Good morning, everyone. My name is Lamont Gilchrist. www.L.G.FIT45.com is my web page. Go and check it out. And click on the link to join my Zulu group. Free workout information, videos, training sessions, nutritional facts, herbal information, how to get healthy, how to cure, what different herbs do for you, and things of that particular nature. So I want to make a quick video because I've gotten a lot of inquiry and emails and other things about when is the best time for a young person to start weightlifting or to start training, and how can you train until, or what should you do. So being in this game for a long time and starting out at 8 years old running track, shout out to Jimmy and Fred, track coach at the Boys Club, T-Mac. I was always active. So as a young kid, we went outside, I rode bicycles, I did gymnastics, I flipped, I jumped off houses, I did all kinds of crazy stuff. I roller skate, rode skateboards, did BMX. So I never was not active. I ran track, I did all these other things. I didn't actually start weightlifting. I got introduced to weightlifting in junior high. I didn't start actually weightlifting until high school, and then through college, and as a professional, and then training, getting my degree in exercise science and running the gym, and then bodybuilding and everything else like that. So that's how I progressed. But those were different times. You know, we used to actually go outside. The technology wasn't really there. We weren't playing video games all day. We actually went out and hunted for snakes and played and ran and done all other types of things and stuff like that. So the science used to say, or people used to say, well, you shouldn't start weightlifting until you blah, 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 kind of age or whatever. So I'm going to dispel that myth and get you straight to the point. When should you start weightlifting with your young athlete? A young person as early as 9 years old can go and learn technical lifting strategies, understand how to bar, understand how to set up, understanding the biomechanics of the movement, still working on flexibility. You can actually do some actual endurance, slow twitch muscle fibers, conditioning type training, even with a bar, or different exercises. You just don't want to cause hypertrophy too much at that young age. The determining factor of when a young man and a young woman should actually start causing hypertrophy and actually putting on heavy weight and using it for strength gain and muscle building and all other aspects is when you come into your puberty. Man, that was hard to remember. That is your body way of turning on your growth production from testosterone for young men, and estrogen, testosterone ovulating for young women having their cycles and stuff like that. Puberty is an indication throughout our history and our genetic makeup is the indication for us that we have hit a level of physical maturity, that we are developing, or that our hormones and that our immune system and that our growth factor in our muscles have hit the beginning of your transformation into your full adult body. Now that can take, puberty actually lasts for some people from 10, 12 till into their 30s. They do not become fully mature, all the way grown human beings. They still have growth spurts, they still have higher testosterone, estrogen levels, and other things and stuff like that. So well into some people into their 40s, and then mental maturity and everything else sometimes take that time, and sometimes people are never mentally mature, but that's a whole nother subject. So from an evolutionary standpoint, when they hit puberty. From a practical standpoint, if I have a young pianist or a young Mozart or a young whatever, I start them when they show an interest, when they have an attention span. Teach them the technical parts of playing the piano or whatever it is that I'm doing. The same thing with weightlifting, the same thing with training, the same thing with being familiar in a weight room or in a training type situation. The same thing that you do when you're running track or you're playing football and you're learning skill. Lifting weights or weight training or lifting weights or body composition is a skill that has to be taught. Now, anyone can run, anyone can go and lift weights, anyone can go and do a lot of the different sports, but you cannot excel at a high level or transform your body if you do not understand or if you do not push yourself to a certain level and have enough skill along with that talent to excel to those levels. So throw out all that old myth about what the doctors say and growth platelets and all that other stuff. That's a whole bunch of hocus pocus that they actually use to hold people back so that other kids can excel and then catch up physically, mentally, and other aspects so that they can seem like they're on the same level, which is not true. So don't listen to that stuff because it's not true. All you have to do is look at evolution. Look at the way animals evolve. Look at antelope. When they come out, they're already running because if they didn't, their ass would get ate up. So, but other species, mammals, actually form communities and take care of young ones until they get to an age or to a height of where they can protect themselves until they can actually start fending for themselves for the most part. And that's how evolution works, and that's how our system works, somewhere along that evolutionary line. And that's what we should cater to as far as in our training and our skill set and developing, becoming full functioning human beings. Not full functioning playing PlayStation, but full functioning bipedal, moving to maintain your health human beings. There is and I'll probably post a video, there's a lady that in India, a couple women that's lived to be 120 something, 130 something, that's still functional, moving. And then there was this Buddhist guy who they believe to be 250 years old. It's supposed to have been documented. I did some of that research. I'm doing telomere research, working with my herbalist, my yogi, of course, tightening up my craft. And so there's a lot of different aspects of training that a young person can engage in as far as being technical, breathing, putting hands on a bar, understanding safety rules, understanding biomechanics and stuff like that. So when they do hit puberty, they're already a step ahead and they're ready to make the transition right into whatever it is that's going to help them in their respective craft, or if it's just for general health. So that's my take for those who send me emails, and so those who ask me the question about when should a young person start exercising or weight training. As soon as their attention span start 8, 9, 10, just to learn the form and get with a good person that could explain that to them so they have a good foundation. And how old can you train? You should train to the grave. Because if you didn't in our natural evolutionary state, then you would be dead. You wouldn't make it because you couldn't fend or move or migrate with the rest of the people. So you should stay active forever if you can. My name is Lamont Gilchrist. Hope this information helps. Thanks.